about Start Peninsula. We'll go over a quick deck, talk about all the important things that you need to know for Start Peninsula, and then give you all an opportunity to ask any questions that I don't cover in the deck. So we'll go ahead and we will go and get started. So what is Start Peninsula? Start Peninsula, it's now a year-round set of activities that's designed to help validate your business idea. So we don't want to see anybody go ahead and dump their life savings into a business. We don't quit your day job, those kind of things. But, this is a platform for you to identify and validate the fact that this is something that you should get started with your business. So this is our 9th year doing this. It started out as a weekend pitch competition, if you will. We have since then added more and more to the program. So now it is a year-round set of activities. And most recently, it is, we have 4 micro pitch competitions. And then so it's like a playoff series, if you will. The top winners from each micro pitch competition that advance to a final pitch competition in November. And then the 3 winners are decided by judges to get each their $5,000 prizes. So that is what Start Peninsula is. Who can participate in Start Peninsula? So it is anyone with a business idea or early stage business. You need to be located within Hampton Roads or the 757 region. If you are not within that area, but you are relocating and you're going to open your business there, then that is allowable. We're looking for businesses that don't have any prior accelerator experience. They haven't gone through an accelerator. They haven't raised any capital, because again, this is designed to validate your business idea. So just if a business raises money and they're valued at $500,000 in one round, and the next round, then the overall valuation of the company goes down to $400,000. That's considered a down round. If you go through an accelerator, you raise capital, and then you participate in this. I mean, you're taking a step backwards in the sense of what it is that you're trying to do. So we're looking for companies that haven't gone through the accelerator, companies that haven't raised capital. And we're looking for, in terms of types of businesses, we're looking for scalable businesses, companies that are going to be able to grow in terms of the amount of revenue they generate, or in terms of the number of employees they can hire. And before anybody is accepted to participate, you do need to fill out an application. So there'll be some quick, very quick answers that that need to be answered. So, have you raised money? Where is your business located? That application is then routed through us. We'll do a quick review on everything. And once everything is good to go, then you're approved. And then you can go ahead and complete the registration process. It's very quick, very streamlined, usually done in less than a day. Like I said, this is our 9th year doing this, and we're really proud of the successes that we have. So we've had 1 Shark Tank winner. Name of that company is Safety Nailer. They were a winner 3 years ago, and then they closed a deal. They applied for Shark Tank. We're on the show. Got a deal with Mark Cuban and Lori Grenier. We've had 7 businesses go on to attend accelerators. The very first winner that we had was Busky Cider. So if you see the Busky Cider tap handle in any of the restaurants around the Hampton Roads area, or in any of the grocery stores, that's where they got their start at Start Peninsula. And we've had a White House appearance for Entrepreneurship Week, and we've surpassed 10 million in capital since that. So this is really the entry point where businesses want to go so that they can get started, validate that idea, and then you just keep on pursuing your business from there. So what's the process look like? We touched on this, but just to put some more to it. So you apply to pitch. Startpeninsula.com is the place you need to go to. Fill out a quick application. It does not take a lot of time. Your application is then approved. Then you need to go and purchase your pitch ticket. You attend the micro pitch, and then the winners there, they go ahead and then they're able to compete for at the final pitch event. So we can dive down a little bit deeper from there. But you go ahead and you're approved to participate, but you have no idea because you've never pitched a business before. Again, this is to validate your business. So what we've done is we've introduced for the last couple of years Pitch Perfect. We've had the first two have already happened. The next one is October 24 or August 24th from 6 to 8. And we're going to teach everything that you need to know on how to pitch your business. Very low threat environment. It allows you to practice, get feedback. Myself and Gary Plague are the ones that put this on. And a little bit about myself. I've been involved in the startup community for the last 9 years. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of companies. We've raised millions of dollars in funding. I'm an angel investor myself, so I know what to look for in terms of from the investment side of the house. Gary Plague, he is worked with, he's been a professor, communications professor. So the two of us tag team really well together to provide the performance side with the business side and really get yourself prepared for the micro pitch and the final pitch competition. Yeah, the outcome is very clear. Well, people do. 7 out of 10 finalists to attend Pitch Perfect, and historically, year after year, 2 out of the 3 people that go on to win the $5,000 prize attend Pitch Perfect as well. So all the dates, the links to register are all on startpeninsula.com. Just head over that way, and you can get yourself registered. The rules of the micro pitch competition. Again, you have to apply to pitch. The cost is $50 to pitch. Jumping ahead of myself a little bit, but the reason it is $50 is because we want businesses to have skin in the game. Super easy to come up with ideas. The execution piece is really difficult. So $50, very minimal amount to ask. It used to be $100. We've been able to reduce that to $50. And we limit each micro pitch competition to 10. And we will continue to approve pitch applications. And we'll continue to do that until all 10 pitch tickets have been purchased. Recommendation for you all that are interested in participating in START, buy your pitch ticket early. We reward those that purchase their pitch ticket first. Those who purchase first, they pitch last. And there is a benefit to pitching last because these micro pitch competitions, they're very rapid fire. It's pitch after pitch after pitch, and they start to blend together. So those who go last are generally more memorable to the judges. At the micro pitch, we have 3 judges. Slides, props, demos, they're all allowed. That 3 minutes to do your pitch is yours to do with it as you wish. So you pitch for 3 minutes, then you have 2-minute question and answer period. So the way that works is you're done with your pitch. Each judge will ask their question. And then once all the 3 judges have asked their question, then you can go ahead and answer those questions. We put 2 minutes back on the clock, and then you answer them. So the pitch itself and the Q&A aspect, they are both timed. And to make sure it's fair for everybody, we time everyone, and you are cut off after the time has expired. So as I said, the top 3 advance to the final event on November 3rd. We continue to add more and more prizes to those that participate. So one of the things is the people at Advance, they get 20 hours of help from students from William & Mary, their MBA students. You can use that 20 hours to help you in November, or you can wait until afterwards and you can use that to help your business. Totally up to you. But we have partnership with patent portfolio builders. So if you have IP questions or patent questions, free time with them. All the chambers of commerce in the area are on board. Co-working space, incubator space, all of that. We continue to, more and more organizations continue to jump on board and want to participate. So we're really proud of what we've been able to do there. And so I mentioned micro pitch, we have 3 judges. The final event will have 5. We spend a lot of time really ensuring that we have the right judges on board. We want to ensure that they have extensive experience in the angel and VC space. Yeah, we want to ensure that they understand what it is to within early stage companies and small businesses, that they know what they write a check. So in terms of Star Peninsula, they are writing a check on behalf of the localities that sponsor this event. So they are an extension of that. So they're investing and looking at you in the same way. They want you to succeed. They're going to offer assistance. They will, more times than not, open up their network to help you out. They may or may not be the same judges from event to event. We have a lot of people that have jumped on board and want to help. So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It all depends on the schedule. All the judges are going to be listed on our website before the event. So my advice to you all is do some research on the judges, understand where they come from, what sectors that they're from, and get a better understanding of who they are, just like you would before any meeting that you participate in. If you need help with your business, whether if it's between the micro pitch and the final event, or you participated in the micro pitch and you didn't make it all the way through, you have the opportunity to pitch again. But we have mentors that are available. Here's a couple of mentors. I talked about Gary, who puts on the Pitch Perfect program with myself, but Rick Poppelmeyer, he is a guru when it comes to financial modeling and Excel and numbers. You just have to let us know what you're looking for. Eddie Montero, great from a business operations standpoint. They're all there to assist. So wherever someone needs help, you just let us know and we'll make the appropriate introduction to help you out. I had touched on the fact that Star Peninsula is really, we're the first stop in the roadmap as far as where you want to go within the 757 region. So step 1 is, as you do this, you attend Pitch Perfect, you go to the micro pitch competition, and then you advance to the main event. So that's your first 3 steps. And then once you're at the main event, then you're off to the races. But I'm gonna go up one more. Because after Star Peninsula, then you're a prime candidate for 757 Accelerate. We will always try to have someone from 757 Accelerate on the judges panel. We have for one of the micro pitches already, and we will for the final event as well. But the idea is you're now on their radar. They see what companies are up and coming. So when it comes time for the next cohort, they already know who you are. They understand what the business is, what your problem is that you're solving. And then once you go through something like or through an accelerator, then you become a more investable company. And then we can get you plugged into 757 Angels. So everything is it's done on purpose, very intentional in the way that we do it, so that you can continue marching down the right path. In terms of the rules of the final pitch, as I mentioned, the top 3 from each micro pitch competition will go forward. We've had the first 2 already. So the first 6 have been determined. Micro pitch number 3 is in September. Micro pitch 4 is in October. That will give you, that makes our top 12. There is no cost to participate there. People have already paid their $50 to participate. Just like the micro pitch, slides, props, demos, all of that is allowed. That is your time to do with it as you wish. We've increased it to 5 judges. You have 5 minutes to pitch your business this time because there's more in terms of the judge's rubric and what they're looking for. Still a 2-minute question and answer period. The top 3 pitchers each get $5,000 and the others receive $500. So that's how that works there. Some frequently asked questions. Does my business need to be a tech business? No, it doesn't. Again, we're looking for something that is high growth. We're not looking for one-off businesses that you would be a solopreneur for the duration. I had already touched on the fact why you need to pay for a pitch ticket. We want to make sure that you have skin in the game. We don't want the entrepreneurs that go there, pitch a great idea, collect the money, and then they have no intention to do anything with that idea. How much does it cost for a general admission ticket to watch? That is free. And if you have more than one person on your team, you just need to purchase 1 pitch ticket, and the rest of the team, that's part of your team, and they can attend. So do you need to purchase a second? You didn't make it through the first micro pitch. Do you need to purchase a second pitch ticket if you want to take another swing at the bat? Yes, you will. You need to have a pitch ticket in order to participate. I touched on the fact of how pitch order is determined. So those who buy their pitch ticket first, those they pitch last. Who is in attendance? We bring on a huge variation of people that are in attendance. So yes, there are investors. There are mentors, there are other entrepreneurs, there are strong support from the city officials, from Newport News, Hampton, York County, James City County, City, Williamsburg, and Poquoson. Just people that want to support the small business community. And we generally, for the final event, usually between 100 and 200 people. Everything is broadcast on YouTube as well. So with Zoom, we're limited to 100 people. Our overflow is then pushed over to YouTube. So people can watch there if we do go over capacity. Will someone steal my idea? We get that question. No, we don't do NDAs. We don't sign non-disclosures. You're the one with the idea. You have the passion. You're not going to be telling anyone that detailed information that somebody can just go ahead and take the idea. So that's just a non-starter from the very beginning. What do you do if you win? We touch on that, either the 500 or 5,000 if you're in the top 3. Chambers of Commerce memberships, co-working spaces, incubators, all that is listed on our website as well. And if you were approved to pitch, does that guarantee your position? No. As I mentioned before, we will continue to approve those applications until all 10 pitch tickets are sold. It happens every single time that somebody will delay until the last minute. They go to purchase the pitch ticket, all the pitch tickets are sold out, and then they're upset. We beg and plead and push and urge everybody to go ahead and purchase that pitch ticket. Guarantee your slot so you don't have to worry about anything, and then you're done with it. I cannot stress that enough because that does happen year after year after year. But that's a quick overview. I just wanted to touch on everything really fast and then open up everything for questions that anyone may have, or I can expand on other areas. If you want to contact me or connect with us, starpeninsula.com has everything. We're on all the social media platforms. Can't thank our sponsors enough for making this happen. City of Newport News, Hampton, James City County, York County, the City of Williamsburg, Poquoson. They're the ones that are really putting everything forward, that they know the importance of startups and small businesses, so we couldn't do that without them. Any questions for me?
How many years in business is considered a startup?
3. We're looking for 3 years or less. Now, sometimes there are some changes. If there is a major pivot, That's what that's one of the questions on the application, so that if we do have any further follow-up questions, then we can address those and we can find out.
Hey Tim, do you see that there are certain commonalities between the startups that tend to do well in Start Peninsula?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really the businesses that do so well are the ones that are proactive and do the things that is required of them. So, and first off is pitch perfect. The businesses and the founders that attend Pitch Perfect, they do really, really well. They put themselves out there. And so like at Pitch Perfect, what we do is we go over the elements of the pitch. So you have your problem, you have your solution, you have the market that you've identified that you're going after. Those are the core elements of any pitch. And when we go over that, we talk about those specific points individually in terms of what things you should include, what things to avoid. And then people just literally write those things down on a piece of paper, just for a rough outline of a pitch. And then they just read from that piece of paper. And then we provide feedback right there on the spot. And to see the evolution over time of how that works, and how the pitch improves is awesome. And same thing in terms of, we really touch a lot on making yourself vulnerable, allowing yourself to show that vulnerable side, admitting about the things that you don't know that you need help with. And from there, we set you up with a mentor. So many people are willing to help you out, but they don't know, unless you tell them where you need help, they don't know how they can help you. Speaking gigs, speaking at a 1 million cups or a Rotary or something like that, any opportunity you have to practice your pitch, I mean, it's just super obvious, those people that put the time into it, that they always go on to do really well.
Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for brick and mortar businesses or online as well?
It's really everything. A lot of people, so we've had, like with Busky Cider, for example, he didn't know anything about the cidery business. He just knew that, I mean, so this is our 9th year. So if you look back 9 years ago, I mean, it was the market hasn't even started yet. He didn't know anything about it. He just had the idea, knowing that he wanted to grow into it. And now they're the 2nd largest cidery in the state. We have people that they have ideas for food trucks, or they have ideas where they want to open a restaurant of some kind. And then they show that roadmap, that incremental process on how to get there. So one of the winners 4 years ago was a dog wash facility, so non-technical. They saw the need, and they just opened up a few months ago. So I mean, everything is all over the place. It can be online, it could be brick and mortar, it can be a hybrid between the two. So it varies from business to business.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I really can't stress enough for those people that try a micro pitch, and if they didn't make it through, I mean, to try again. Practice makes perfect. And I mean, it's just a lot of times this is the first time you're taking a swing at the bat, and we get it. You're super nervous and things happen, and it's just that continuous practice to do it. So we encourage folks to go out there and try again. And a lot of the people that have gone on to win, it wasn't necessarily their first time participating. We've had people come back a 2nd year or a 3rd year, but they just keep on going after it and try and try and try, and they don't give up, and they just continue fighting and improving themselves, and they've gone on to do really, really well.
Hey Tim, I know last time we talked about this, but could you elaborate on what you mean by scalability?
Sure. So really what we're trying to avoid is a business that is exchanging dollars for hours. So for example, if you were painting a house or you were a painter, you have you and your paintbrush, and you only can generate as much business as you can paint in a certain day. But now all of a sudden you develop some sort of technology where you're able to do paint multiple services all at the same time. Now you're able to generate more business, more revenue, more dollars with the same amount of effort. So the more you're able to do with the same amount of effort. So like typically technology is something that is very scalable. So you build the platform, and it doesn't make a difference if it's in theory, it doesn't make a difference if you have 10 users or 10 million users. We're not talking about bandwidth and all that kind of thing that goes into play, but it's the same amount of effort no matter how big that you get. And with that same effort, you generate more and more and more revenue. So that's how you scale. The key is scaling.
Thanks.
But once we had one story, Senior Runs, they were a winner 4 years ago, and that's a business. They tried 5 years ago, they didn't go through. She attended all the pitch perfects. She did great. She was a finalist the first year that she tried, but wasn't one part of the top 3. She came back the following year, didn't quit, and then she pitched. She was one of the winners, and she was just recently given a term sheet from somebody to invest in her company, and she continues to do really, really well. So it's a grind, and we know that everything is going to take a long time. So again, this is if you can validate your idea and someone can share with you that, someone can tell you, yes, this is an idea that's worth pursuing. It's a problem worth solving. Then you can start to put more effort into it. You can put a little bit more time and a little bit more money, and really, give it everything that you have. I want to stop sharing my screen so that I can see everyone a little bit better. Or if there's anything in the chat that I need to see. Any other questions? Normally we have a pretty talkative group. A recording of this will be on the website, so you can refer back to that if you have any questions. Happy to share whatever anyone has. If not, then you can have a whole lot of time back to yourself. Awesome.
Tim, I would just say one thing. Did you want to hit on some of the upcoming events this summer? The new ones?
Yeah, we have, so we try to do at least one thing every single month, because this is about building a community. And the people that you're going to meet along the way, I mean, it's those are going to be the ones that help you so much. And I mean, it really is, it's life-changing from that standpoint. So the more people that you meet, the more relationships you build, the more partnerships that you establish. You may find customers, you may find investors. I mean, it's all about building a community. So we try to do something at least once a month. And so next month we are going to have an alumni event where we're going to invite everybody back from the past 8 years that participated, and find out where they're at, what they're doing, what they've, are they still pursuing it? Are they, what are the wins that they've had? Maybe they didn't pursue it and they threw in the towel. There's just as much that can be learned from those people that didn't succeed or didn't, achieve the things that they wanted to. So we're going to bring everyone back together. That's in June. And in July, which would be a great event for you all that are trying to determine if you are going to participate, which we hope that you do. We're going to have a sponsor event where it's really kind of flipping the script in the sense of, instead of you pitching to people, we're going to have sponsor all the people that have given something, tell you more about them and what they can do for you to help you succeed. So that's going to take place in July. And then in October, gosh, the second time I did this. And then in August, we're going to have, we're already set back up with Pitch Perfect in preparation for September. September, we have micro pitch number 1, and then a Pitch Perfect in preparation for the October micro pitch. And then we're into, we have the micro pitch in October, and then we have the final event in November. So really, really urge everybody to, if you're going to do this, so many people wait until October, take advantage of the one in September, because if you wait until October, it's going to fill up fast. And the whole idea is that you have all of this time to build your business and show traction, show growth, show that you're moving in the right direction. So the people that participated in April and in May, they're all March and April, they're all working on their pitch for October. So hopefully you all are working on your pitch so that you can make it to the finals. But take advantage of that time, do it, and participate. You're going to be much better off for it. And so many people are there to help you along the way. Nothing else? All
Do you
right.
have to live in those specific counties that are listed?
I'm sorry?
Do you have to live in one of those specific counties that are listed?
Oh, no, as long as you're within the 757 area code or Hampton Roads, then you're able to participate. So that's one of the things that is somewhat confusing. You just have to be within the Hampton Roads region to participate. It's the localities of the peninsula that are the ones that financially back and provide the funding needed for the event. Good question. Anyone else? Kevin, I didn't miss anything in the chat, did I? All right, well, I look forward to seeing some of your names as applicants. And if there's anything that I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We'll get you headed in the right direction. And again, a copy of this will be sent to you. We'll send you the link so that you can view it. It'll also be, the link will be on our website once we get everything finalized and where it needs to be so that we can post it. All right, everybody. I wish you the best, many successes, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, everyone.